Do you really know who you are? More importantly, do other people know who you are? Perception is reality. Today at the park, it's so calm and still, as you can see. It's absolutely mystifying. No, joking. So, perception, reality, what's the difference? It's, in many ways there isn't a difference. Perception often, well, really is reality. And this is an important thing when doing anything in life, whether it's being in work or going for a job interview or running a business or being an artist, whatever it may be. It's a hugely important concept to understand, because how you think you come across and how you actually come across in your product or you or whatever, it's got to take my leaf. How you think you come across and how you actually come across can be hugely different, and this is so important, as I previously said. So why is this important, and what does it mean? Who are you? And oh, there's a cheeky boy. See if I can get that joke in as many times as I can in every single vlog. A huge factor in communications is often people not understanding exactly what you're trying to get across, and that comes across in whether you're speaking to people at work or your marketing or anything like that. And this is vital if you're trying to get a message across in some things like a job interview or just getting on with people in a relationship, anything. It's so often misunderstood, the difference between how you intend to come across and how you actually come across. It's maybe not immediately obvious what they're meaning. You may think you know, even this is not even clear. Let's start. So when you're talking about something, explaining something in any situation, what you are intending the point to be, or the message you're trying to get across, may not necessarily be what's heard. And that may seem a bit strange, a bit bizarre. So how often have you been in a conversation, maybe with a partner, and you're explaining something or talking about a situation, and they're either not understanding or they're kind of getting angry and you don't understand why they're getting angry? Often that's because how you're coming across is not how you intend to be coming across. Even this is actually difficult to explain. So let's give another example. If, say, somebody's at the ATM, the cash point machine, and they're getting some money out. Now, so if you're in that situation, you're maybe a bit wary, you don't want people behind you to see your PIN, etc. Now, if you turn around and see someone running at high speed at you, maybe looking a bit sort of menacing, the immediate thing is, oh, they're going to rob me. Now, switch that round. You could be walking along the street, see someone standing at a wall at an ATM, and then you also see something hurtling towards them, whether it's a car, a bicycle, whatever, that could injure them. So you run to push them out the way. Now obviously you're looking maybe a bit menacing because you're stressed, because you want to save them. So from your perception, or from your point of view, from the reality, you're running towards this person to push them out the way to save them. From their perception, you're just running at them menacingly, and they think that you're going to rob them. Now that's perhaps an extreme example, but it kind of illustrates the point of how different things from different points of view are perceived. And this also comes down to things like jokes or maybe humorous things. If you're telling a joke, you may intend it to be the funniest thing ever, but if the person is getting offended, or in some way takes offence in some way, whatever you're saying, then that's the result. It doesn't matter how you intended it. If they take offence, they're offended. The end result is they're offended. And so it's not what you're saying, or how you're saying it, it's what the other person is hearing. This point here is vital. Not what you say, it's how it's said. Let's put this into a bit more explanation. when you're talking to someone and you think, or you're intending to bring across a certain point or a certain message, it's vitally important to really think about how you're saying it, what you're saying, the words you use, the expressions, the body language, etc., as to how that message is going to be understood by the other person or the other people or the audience or whatever the intended recipient of that information is. Just by saying something and what's in your head is not necessarily the way it's going to land with the other people. This is a huge problem. Definitely a part 2 for this one, because I think it's a much bigger subject than I previously really thought about, and maybe my message is not coming across clear that I intended. Therefore, part 2 to come. But for now, hope this has sort of whetted your taste buds a little bit for the subject, because it's huge. And yeah, definitely a part 2 coming, maybe a part 3, who knows. But the main point is, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Smash a like and subscribe as per normal if you get some value, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.